most visited city in the world. And in the next 48 hours, I'm gonna show you why.
Keep you in check. They gon' let you do whatever.
Somebody cut.
And blame it on the liquor. Oh, who got their phone silence? Wallet.
Problematica, thank you, my friend.
Them clubs. You got strippers that you favor.
We just pulled up to Gaeson, which I know is a crazy name, but it's actually one of my favorite areas in Bangkok. It's super underrated. I don't really hear too many people talk about it, but it has a lot of designer stores, a lot of pretty girls, and a lot of really cool architecture. So if you're ever in Bangkok, make sure you visit Gaeson.
Can't you wait? Don't know nobody. Entertaining bitches you
For lunch today, we have some noodles with some braised pork, as well as some deep fried wontons. One of the reasons that Bangkok is the most visited city in the world is it's one of the only places where you can get Michelin-star meals at a food court. I'm normally not a fan of soup, especially in Bangkok, because I just end up sweating, but it's a nice air-conditioned food court, so I'm gonna enjoy my soup. Oh my god, this is so good. This is not an exaggeration when I say this is one of the best bowl of noodles I think I've had in my entire life. Deep fried wontons taste like chips. They're really good though. Oh, not too cold. The craziest part is this entire Michelin meal cost me 188 baht, which is like $5 or $6 US. The best part of this food court is it's 12:22 on a Saturday, typically when food courts are the busiest, and there's like no one here. I didn't have to wait in line for my bowl of noodles, so definitely a hidden gem in Bangkok if you guys are ever here. So, can I get chocolate chip, please?
Chocolate chip, one. Chocolate chip, okay. Bunny?
Shaika.
Chocolate bunny, okay.
Thank you so much. For dessert, I got a Hong Kong waffle, and I've never actually tried this, but I was walking past and it smelled really good, so. It tastes like a regular waffle, but a little bit better. Rating of that meal was I give the noodles a 10 out of 10, I give the deep fried wontons an 8.5 out of 10, and I give the waffles a 9 out of 10. For dessert, there's this place called Dobro's, and I've seen it on TikTok. It's half pizza place, half donut shop, which is an interesting combination, but I've heard good reviews and it looks good on TikTok, so let's give their donut a try. I ended up getting a vanilla custard donut, which reminds me of when I used to fill up my... Never mind. So it's just a donut sprinkled in sugar with a vanilla custard filling. So let's give it a try. Oh, that's good. That's so good. I love that. The inside tastes like a vanilla pudding. So good. I love Matsu Cone. That was a 10 out of 10 donut. One of the best donuts I think I've ever had in my life, and I'm not just saying that. That was the Erewhon Shrine, and every time I've been there, it's been mostly Thai local people. They do have a few foreigners who go there as well, but it's very humbling being in that environment because it's a good reminder that everybody there, they're probably not praying for the worldly and materialistic things that we're worried about on a daily basis. They're probably praying for health, for their family, and yeah, it's definitely a good environment to be in, and I like to go there once a month to pray. I normally go there at night, so I'm not drenched in sweat. But if you guys are ever in Bangkok, Shillong area, I highly recommend going and saying your prayers. We are at Central Embassy, which is one of my favorite malls in Bangkok. And the reason that I love this mall so much is there's an upstairs co-working space. So there's a lot of digital nomads that come here, and it's a good place to meet like-minded people. We're all hustling. Hi guys, I got my iced latte, and there are 2 weeks left of Q1 2025. And what I like to do at the end of every quarter is look over my goals, see if I hit them or not, and why I didn't hit them, and also plan for the next quarter ahead of us. And full transparency, I didn't reach my goals in Q1. I think I spread myself a little bit too thin. I was doing too many different things, trying to balance everything with making these YouTube videos, running the business, coaching my clients, and also taking 6 classes of Thai language every single weekend, as well as trying to train 6 days a week. So I think I spread myself a little bit too thin for Q1, which is why I didn't reach my goals. So just trying to prioritize everything in Q2 is kind of what I'm here to do for the next hour. And I suggest you guys do the same. I have this journal which has everything in it, all of my life secrets, all of my goals, where I want to be 10 years from now. And I think most people never sit down with themselves long enough to figure out where they are and also where they want to be and how to get there, which is why most people are unhappy with their lives. So the best investment that you can make for $10 is get a journal like this every single quarter, every single 3 months. Write your goals down, write down how you're gonna get there, and just figure it out. Make shit happen. I just finished journaling for the past hour and a half. I wrote down like 10 pages worth of notes. I feel inspired, I feel motivated, and I feel ready for Q2.
When he's smiling, no. All the things you need, you still want problems, though. All the things I know, I still been silent, though.
There's no better feeling than throwing on a fresh pair of Air Force Ones. Well, maybe one thing, but now we're gonna head on over to Central World and do some shopping and maybe grab a bite to eat before I head home.
I gotta start sleeping at the studio. I don't have no.
I want you guys to keep in mind, I don't eat like this every single day. Otherwise, I'd probably be an extra 50 pounds over what I weigh now. But I'm kind of using this vlog as an excuse to have a cheat day. So let me live, alright? So, can I please get a lasagna?
One lasagna. Classic lasagna.
And one single, please. Thank you. We made it to Central World and it was a little busier than I thought it was gonna be. Most of the restaurants that I wanted to go to had a relatively big line. And if you guys know anything about me, I refuse to ever wait in a line no matter how good the food is. I would rather have mid to below average food than have to wait in line. So I went up to the top floor. There is a grocery store called Tops, and in Tops, there's normally a Tops Eatery, which is the restaurant in the grocery store, but it's pretty cool because you can go pick out your meat and they'll actually cook it for you. Definitely a good spot to try if you guys are ever in Bangkok. Thank you so much. Cheers, my friends. As much as I love Bangkok, if there's one thing I wish I could change about this city is the weather. I wish it was a little bit cooler, and by a little bit cooler, I mean a lot of it cooler. A lot of times on the weekends, I just end up at the mall because if I spend too much time outside during the day, I'm just gonna be drenched in sweat the entire day, which is not ideal. But you can't have your cake and eat it too. So it's kind of crazy though, because sometimes I see Thai people in 35-degree weather and they're wearing hoodies. For our late lunch, we have a lasagna and salad. Let's give this a taste. I feel like a food vlogger now. 8.5 out of 10. Portions are pretty small though, so I'll probably end up cooking some food when I get home. I did go grocery shopping yesterday as well, and I want to make sure that I eat the groceries because a lot of times I buy groceries and then I don't end up eating them because I just eat out most of the time. But I'm trying to stop making that a habit. There's no dressing in this salad, it's just vegetables. It's just kind of gross to be honest. No dressing in a salad is diabolical. The lasagna is actually really good. A lot of times when you order Western food in Thailand, it's just not very good. It's low quality Western food. But this lasagna tastes like a proper lasagna, so. One of the nice things about Thailand being the most visited city in the world is people are just kind of used to seeing people film themselves and vlog in public. So the amount of stares that I get here relative to the amount of people is pretty crazy because in Canada, there's a lot less people. But if you pull your camera out and you start vlogging and filming yourself, a much higher percentage of people will stare at you like you're crazy.
One more beer, sir?
ใช่ครับขอบคุณมากนะครับ We pulled up to Siam Square, which I've heard some people refer to as the Shibuya of Bangkok. And there's a trend in Thailand where I notice a lot of Thai girls have keychains on their purses of certain animals. Most of the time it's butter bear, and sometimes even guys have them. And I might have to cop one because I think it's Nala Max. Bangkok has got to be one of the only places you can see a Lamborghini Urus and then walk 30 seconds and then get a 25-cent chicken skewer. That's the most Canadian thing I've ever seen in Thailand. We are coming up on 20,000 steps today, which is pretty crazy. It is time to sleep, everyone. But I gotta figure out how to get home. I don't want to take the BTS because it's Saturday in Siam, which is pretty much the busiest it gets. So we're gonna try to figure out a grab situation, which is easier said than done, but we'll figure it out. Sawadee cut. Sawadee mai. Shy cut. Sawadee. There's no better way of starting off your morning than getting an iced latte. My one, no sweet, trying to avoid that sugar since I had way too much yesterday, and I also got a toasty. I'm gonna enjoy my little mini breakfast and then do 3 to 4 hours of a deep focus work session. So I'll see you guys in a few hours. M. Courtier? Shy cut. Cup cut. We're just pulling up to Phrom Phong. I'm about to go to Ensmere and have lunch with Ben. And I'm actually really excited because I haven't seen Lil Bro in a few months.
Pray these niggas understand our passion.
I want you guys to keep in mind the reason that I'm able to enjoy myself like this on the weekends is I like to stick with the 80-20 or 90-10 rule, where the rest of the time my diet is super clean throughout the week, and then on the weekends I like to enjoy myself a little bit more. I like to go out with my friends and eat at different restaurants, and yeah, there's no better feeling than having a good meal after being super strict, super disciplined throughout the week, because you feel like you've actually earned it. But just know it's totally possible to still enjoy yourself and reach your fitness goals. Thank you, man. I got a smoothie as well, because health. Thank you. Ellen, not too calm. What's up, handsome? How's it going? Good to see you, boss. How's life? Good, man. Good, we're back, eh? The boys are back. Dude, I had so much fucking...
Like, my water retention is insane right now.
I was a fat fuck yesterday, dude. I had like a lot of pastries. I saw you had your first cigar yesterday.
Yeah, first cigar.
Watched his Andrew Tate once.
Maybe we should just have coffee, to be honest.
Yeah, I thought you came here for... because you wanted to eat, but yeah, we could just have coffee if you want.
Yeah, let's go to the coffee.
You're on that intermittent fasting grind, hey? What do you think of dating in Bangkok?
I'm not the biggest fan of dating in Bangkok. I know a lot of foreign guys, they love dating here because they all say that it's a little bit easier or this and that, whatever. But for me, when it comes to dating, communication is very important. And I genuinely have big difficulties finding a girl that I can properly communicate with. I need a bond, you know? It's hard for me here.
I feel that.
The culture difference is a little too big for me, I think. But everyone has their own preferences. I know you love dating here in Bangkok, for example,
love Thai girls.
Huh?
I love Thai girls.
You love Thai girls. What do you think it is that makes you so attracted to them?
I think it's their language. I think they're very cute. And I think Thai girls, and just Thai culture in general, is very cute. Like, I couldn't imagine dating a girl and she not say, like, ka, you know? Like, that's rude ass.
Yeah. But wouldn't you, that's quite superficial. Like, what do you think about the bonding? Don't you think that's important? Like, over time, if you're gonna stay with someone for a year, 2 years, yes, you guys could create your own language, eh? After a year or two.
Just start doing sign language and shit.
It works.
But there's also a lot of Thai girls that speak pretty good English. Get a girl that went to international school.
Oh, you been with one before?
The last girl I was with actually was an international school girl.
Oh, how old was she?
How old was she?
Yeah.
She was old enough.
Oh, that's a red flag. I don't hear numbers.
Nah, she graduated from uni.
Where'd you meet her?
Instagram.
Do you think she clapped because you have 100K on Instagram? Or do you think she liked you?
I think it's because I had 100K on Instagram. I'm 6'1" and I'm a nice guy, you know?
Yes, I forgot, sorry.
But yeah, the 100K on Instagram definitely helps.
I think it helps to slide in, but after that, it's all you. You gotta convert with your own skills, you know? But the marketing side of things, for them to give you that response, the followers definitely help.
Yeah, I feel that. What about you? Do you think it's been easier to date since you got 200K on the gram now?
Well, date, I don't know, but definitely get more opportunities to get on dates with girls because they notice you.
It's just social proof, isn't it?
Think about the amount of DMs they get right in a day. Like, how many of them have a blue tick plus over 100,000?
Yeah.
Not that many, so you win because you stand out.
You want to eat this croissant with me?
What's in the bag, Tommy?
The croissant. How's it? Is it good?
It's really good. It's sweet.
I feel like that was like our cutest moment, you know? I feel like normally I'm pretty mean to you, but feel like that was pretty
we
wholesome.
definitely shared a moment here. Are you gonna ask me some questions or what?
Sure.
I'm just kind of here right now, you know?
Just clip it on so everything sounds the same. Yeah, maybe your little purse.
It's a bag, Tommy, not a purse.
It's definitely a purse, G. So what's your favorite part of living in Bangkok?
I'm gonna be real, like, yo, what I like about Bangkok is the price is good and you just get to do whatever you want, right? And everything's convenient. There's massages, there is gyms, there is malls. Right now we're in a mall, we're having coffee. If we want, 2 minutes later, we can be in a movie theater. If we want, 3 minutes later, we can be at the food court eating delicious Thai foods or Italian food.
That's so wholesome.
You know what I mean? So it's just very convenient, I think, overall. And when you're in Thailand, the good thing is when you're in Bangkok, you can travel you can drive an hour or 2 hours and be at the beach. So it's like, say you're working hard, you're feeling stressed out, you can just escape reality within 2 hours.
Yeah.
Get an amazing tan.
And people always ask me, like, why do I only hang out with like 3 people? And it's because like I don't want to give my energy to other people that don't deserve it and aren't going to be loyal to me. Like, bro, I know if I lost everything, I could text you and be like, hey, bro, like, can I borrow $1,000? And you would send me that $1,000. And it's the same with like my friends as well. But it's like I would do the same shit for them. But if like we don't have that type of relationship, then we're not really friends. We might be acquaintances and we might fuck with each other, but are we actually friends? You know?
Yeah. And I was like hanging out with some older people, and like the older guys, like, yo, as you get older, like your energy decreases for bullshit even more. So it's like they have even less room for patience, and they keep their circle even smaller.
Yeah, bro, because as you get older, you have less time on this earth. And I think a lot of times people just hang out with other people because they're lonely, not because it's advantageous to them, not because they're helping each other, not because they support each other, but people just struggle to be alone. And I really value my alone time. Like, I love being alone.
Yeah.
Do you think you struggle with that? Because I see you hang out with a lot of people.
Alone time, I struggle with that a little bit because I feel like I don't know. When I'm alone, I feel like I have to do something, or else just me alone in my room. I don't know with my thoughts. I'm not really good at that, I think. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Struggling with being alone because I'm like, what the fuck do I do alone? You know?
Well, that's when you're gonna learn the most about yourself. And like, I know you've been talking about not having a purpose and not fully understanding yourself, but like, how are you ever gonna fully understand yourself if you have 100 different opinions? If you have me telling you something, you have all these other people telling you shit, right? It's actually very difficult for you to figure out what you want in life.
So you're saying like alone time can help you with purpose?
I think alone time can help you discover who you want to be, what your values are, what you'll tolerate in friendships, what you won't tolerate. And that'll ultimately help you find your quote unquote purpose. But like, bro, if you don't ever spend alone time, then then you don't have a relationship with yourself. You know?
No, that's true. Because I've noticed that whenever I'm alone, I like to distract myself actually. Like, I would rather go to the gym. If I'm not working and I'm not gonna go to the gym, I might want to try and learn something on YouTube, but I never really sit alone, just like in a room with my thoughts and just reflect.
Yeah, bro.
I don't do that often at all, actually.
But I think with you, from my perspective, is you would rather hang out with somebody that you kind of fuck with, or like you like 25% fuck with, than be by yourself. Whereas if I don't actually love somebody, then I'm probably not going to spend time with them. Whether it's a girl, whether it's my friends, whether it's my homies. If I don't genuinely love you as a person and enjoy our time together, I would rather be alone because I love my alone time. I'm introverted by nature, so.
Yeah. Maybe I am a little bit extroverted by nature, so I like, what's going on outside. I like to, do something. I just think it keeps me occupied, but definitely, sitting alone, reflecting on my own thoughts could be a skill that I need to define a little bit, better.
Yeah. Real.
No, that's actually true, actually. I do think I don't reflect enough.
No, that's definitely true. You don't.
Yeah, 100%.
And like, how do you ever reflect if you're just constantly with
get distractions, right? Yeah. Wonder is because if I don't reflect enough, or is it because I haven't done enough things sometimes too?
How do you know what things to do if you don't spend time with yourself to figure that shit the fuck out? Like, bro, I hang out with myself. Most people cannot be alone with themselves as long as I'm alone by myself, and I love it. I used to not have a great relationship with myself, but as I get older, it's becoming slowly and slowly better. But that's also because I spend so much time alone. But it's also caveat to that, like you can't just lock yourself in a room forever and be by yourself, because that's not how we're supposed to be as humans, you know?
Yeah. We're supposed to be social, right?
Yeah.
I remember I went to Louis V with half. Watch them spread $10,000 on the glass. I never ever thought I'd see that in my life.
Just finished up lunch with Ben, as well as filmed a bunch of content. And I think the beautiful thing about our relationship is it's always productive when we're hanging out with each other. We have good conversations. It helps both of us with our business and with our content. And if you can find friendships that are based off of something that you guys have in common, then those relationships are always going to be better than just hanging out with somebody because they're funny or you like to spend time with each other. Right now it's 4:25 and it's still a little bit early, and I'm in the city, and I live in Anu, which is a couple stops outside of the city. I would say it's the first stop that's really outside of the city, but since I'm here, then I'm just gonna walk around for a bit, maybe grab a drink and just catch a vibe.
Getting right, man. I was on TV making 50 racks a year. After helping mama out, the shit would disappear. I am not a man, I can't do this on my own.
Currently drenched in sweat, which is not ideal, but one of the things that me and Ben were talking about was just spending that alone time to figure out who you are, where you want to be, and how you're gonna get there. And as you guys can tell, I spent quite a bit of time by myself, whether it's taking myself on a date, whether it's going to the mall by myself, whether it's going to grab a bite to eat. But I really do value my alone time, and it wasn't always like that. When I was younger, I was always dependent on being around other people, and I thought it was weird to be alone. But if you're constantly just spending time around other people, then it's information overload. It's very difficult to actually build a relationship with yourself. So once or twice a week, I recommend you guys just go take yourself on a date, spend time alone, grab a journal, and figure out who you are, where you want to be, and how you're going to get there. But you're not going to be able to do that if you're constantly surrounded by other people and getting opinions, because it's just information overload. So, yeah. Right now it is 5:30 and I think we're gonna kick it here, have 1 or 2 drinks, and then I'm gonna head back home, cook myself a dinner, and then probably be up all night editing this video so I can get it to you guys as soon as possible. I like to try to edit all at once, that way I don't have to do it throughout my week, because it kind of throws my workflow off of the business. So it's gonna be a long night and I'm gonna be up for a while. So if you guys are here, do me a favor and click that like button, click that subscribe button, because I work my ass off for these vlogs to get them to you guys whilst running my business, whilst training 6 times a week, and while doing 6 Thai classes. So my schedule is a little bit crazy, but my priority right now is definitely YouTube. So if you guys are here, I appreciate you, and yeah, show me some love.
Early, maybe later, you could show me things. You know what it is whenever I visit Windy City, she blowing me kisses, no 30 degrees, way too cold, so hold me tight. Will I see you at the show tonight? Will I see you at the show tonight?
Hey. Truck to the plane, to the truck to the hotel lobby. Me, I go through under.
Finally made it home and I am exhausted. Full transparency to Wela Nalel to Cone. It is time to sleep, everyone. But before that, I'm gonna order some food and I'm gonna start editing this video so I can get it to you guys as fast as possible. If you guys like this style of video where I don't really have a plan and I'm just kind of taking you guys through a realistic day, a realistic weekend, then make sure you guys leave a comment so I know you guys like this style of video. But I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.
Damn, my dog and he know what I like. He done found me plenty in my life. Problem is I meet a girl tonight, then I go and treat her too nice.